air and you're not even under threat, but it's also like extraordinarily sweaty at the same time. And so racing there just feels like it just feels sucky. It just feels bad.
Yeah.
If you're like going into League A and placing like outside the top 10 every single race, it's not like, oh man, like I was able to race in League A for so many races in a row. It's like I got promoted to League A and the whole time it sucked. Like the entire time the experience sucked. And that's not a good thing. I think if people reach League A, it should feel like an accomplishment and it should feel like, heck yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Unironically, that's why I made like League Alonso. Like,
right.
Literally, that's why I made this server. I was like, I could see League A. Like I said this like at the end of like or what was it, Season 7 or whatever. Like I think this was made in League Season 8. And that's why I made it. I was like, pretty much me and Rocket were just hopping into a call, like, every single race. And then we were, like, being ultra super sweaty, like, just really trying to get, like, top 5 or whatever. Or, podium every single race. And I was just like, this sucks. Like, what the heck? I'd rather, like, join and just have a call with everyone, and that way it could be fun. And I think that's allowed League A to probably survive for an extra, like, season at least.
Yeah.
If not 2 seasons.
Bro.
It's at least been, like, enjoyable to, like, keep showing up and keep doing stuff.
Yeah.
Being in, like, one big call. But I was like, if you really want to keep it going, like, you gotta change something up. Something ain't working. Something ain't working. Zoom Zoom said literally just increase the amount of people in League A. And I was like, yeah.
That'd be fun.
That could be a lot of fun, but the only issue was that if you let in 30 people, like Walta has a exponentially higher chance of getting in, or people equivalent to Walta. It's like,
and like if you want to be competitive, you probably shouldn't add more people, but like.
And so that's my whole that was my whole idea. It's like, you make it so top 30 qualify, and so like to qualify you have to be like good, and if top 30 is too much, okay, top 25, whatever, but like you make it like so like you have to be in the fastest set of drivers to qualify. That's what it's gotta be.
Sure.
And that could actually be like, okay, like if I qualify, I'm like top 20 or I'm like top 25, like I'm one of the fastest people on this track. You can always say that. And if you include more people, then like the people who are like from Summit and whatnot, and are like, normally they'd get into League A and they'd place like 17th and they'd feel like crap, then at least they're like, maybe they play 17th and at least they have a number of people behind them. They're not placing like dead last in a field of like ultra exclusive, super skilled people. Or they get kicked out. One or the other. If they suck, then it's like they get kicked out. And then if you can't regularly qualify, like if I think there's only 10 drivers who are force promoted to League A right now or something like that. Is it 13? It's outdated. Can you send me like the updated spreadsheet? Like, it's straight up outdated. The one that they have in like Steward Publications. Like, in Steward Publications, it said minimum leagues for drivers, Season 11. And I click on it, and it says Season 7 on the frickin' sheet title. And, like, it's like, I don't think this is right.
15. With 3 of them being inactive, so 12, yeah.
Where are you finding this?
Oh! Anyway.
Wait, are you anonymous platypus?
Ignore that it just didn't say it was on league.
That's crazy.
Ignore that I didn't do it again. Whatever.
Oh my god, it worked. No, but wait. Oh I'm dumb. Never mind. I'm silly. Oh, never mind. I'm super stupid. They have it sorted by Season 10. Why do they have it sorted by Season 10?
Just to see maybe you can change more.
That's where you were last time? Yeah.
Never mind. I was on this one. It's literally just have it sorted by Season 10, and I just ignored column D. My bad.
Good one, Lapper.
Alright, I have a turn. Wait, so they only freaking like. Okay, so they forced me to it. But like, not only 17 people are gonna show up. Like, BitQ and Fantasy are also forced promoted to League A, and they're not like Ultra. So like, yeah, no, literally probably start off like top 25, top 20, maybe even top 20. How many people finished today?
Like 19, 18, maybe. I think.
So would it be like anyone who like doesn't qualify for League A can qualify for League B? Anyone who can't qualify for League B can qualify for A?
I think
it's just straight up high. No, I'm saying like you literally just make it League A open to anyone. Fastest drivers will race, period. And then if they're the only thing that sucks is if they're forced promoted to League A and they don't qualify top 20 or whatever, then they can't race. Somebody said you could always make like you could always just throw League A racers in the back. You can do that. So it's at least they're racing. I don't feel great about it though.
Uh-oh. I messed up big time.
Bro.
Alright.
Alright, I got about an hour before Stinky starts, so I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna try to get back for then.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
God, that court sucks for following. That's just so dumb. Yeesh. Oh. This is boring.
What track did they even pick for League C?
SnowySunrise.
That's not a bad track.
It's okay for the skill level. I don't know, it's just like... There were 36 people who qualified, so they split 18-18, and 2 of the people just DNF'd, so like it's 16 people racing right now. And I've kind of just had clean air for the past 9 laps, or 8 laps, in second place, and it's like, bruh.
There definitely can be worse than that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, that could totally be worse.
Especially for like League C and R getting more of the hand-me-down drugs.
You getting what?
League C and R getting more of like the hand-me-down drugs.
Getting more of the what?
More of the hand-me-down tracks.
Hand me down. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Uh-oh. Backmarker spotted. Okay. Or is that a Sharpie? Wait. Oh, that's probably Sharpie. Huh. Who's that? Dodge sport there. Yeah. Yeah, thank you.
What is Frostex's stance on like people self-promoting their streams in chat?
I don't think we allowed that. Oh, I have to check the rulebook again. I don't remember.
I went through the rule and it didn't. It said don't self-promote other servers. It didn't say like your own. I just said like as long as you like only like say it once, it's fine. Just don't spam it.
How in the world you mess up there of all places? Go wide, go wide, go wide, go wide. Oh, he didn't. Alright, hit. 25.25. Oh, I'm very much not in first or second place. Okay.
Come on, Laser, you gotta get top 10.
I'm getting top 10. But
Top 5?
possibly, probably. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. Nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oi. That's very sharpy. No. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's GG. Never mind. Okay. Man, that's so much faster. What the heck? Alright. I'm actually so bad. Alright. Gonna spoil anything now. Yeah. Rip.
Who's winning the race?
Ice or Shelljo 0.
Shelljo?
Yeah.
I don't really recognize that. Oh wait, maybe, no, I do.
That's pretty good. Nice.
Can't you see I'm blazing? Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new word. My tongue is my word. Your words will never let me disappear. Time is bullshit blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new word. I'll tell you. Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the smell of the, know the
So me and Oink were talking about like old FC1 races the other day,
Yeah.
and we were wondering why you decided to switch, not switch to boat cam.
Stay manual.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, mainly it was because, like, I mean, there was probably a few things. I was using, like, a really bad Mac, like, from, like, 2013, and so, like, mods just wouldn't really work that well. Even, like, optimization mods wouldn't help, so Optifine was just kind of better, performance-wise, and my FPS wasn't good anyway. I was, like, barely hitting 60. So, like, if I went any worse, then I would get 60 FPS, and that would suck. So I kind of stayed Optifine, which meant no boat cam. I think that was probably the main thing. Of course, there was also like pride on, you know, being like no boat cam guy. Yeah, I think those were the main things.
We were also speculating if you like would have saved the best driver if you were able to switch to boat cam.
If I would have been a better driver if I had boat cam?
Like if you would have stayed the best driver.
Oh, probably not stayed, no. But maybe a little bit longer? Oh, maybe. What?
When did like was it definitively like Renecost pass you in skill?
Sorry, what was that? You're really quiet on my end.
When was it like when did like Renecost like for sure pass you in skill?
Oh, I mean, he was already kicking my ass in OS1. I think he just wasn't trying in FC1.
Oh.
Yeah. No, like, it was like, I was getting cooked out there. I don't know. Maybe he got lucky. Or maybe I got unlucky, but like, I don't know, I was like dying out there. Because like, I remember correctly, he became like demotivated by the end of it, OS1. He was like, I thought this was gonna be harder. He kind of showed up and kicked the ass, and like, I think he was looking forward to the challenge. But then like, I just couldn't give it to him, so. That is possibly how or why he didn't like try as hard for FC1. Maybe ask him.
Because I think I told you this. I made an elo thing for like every FC1 race.
Right.
And you were like by far the most dominant player in like the history of FC1.
Oh, still? Oh.
Like not in like not in elo, but like in elo comparison to everyone else.
Right. I see. Yeah, I don't think there was much competition that was like showing up, especially like in some of those seasons. But yeah, like eventually people started showing up and kicking ass. And yeah, alright.
In terms of like actual definitive elo, I think in terms of like peak, you're number 6.
Repeat that? Sorry?
In terms of like actual like elo peak, I believe you're number 6.
Oh. That's pretty low, I think.
I'd have to check again.
Ah, I'm so bad at the game, man. Oh my god, it's so stupid. Oh my god, man. I'm not getting top 5. Blah. Okay. Maybe I am. Nurse Akala. You really cool if you went wide here. And not go wide there. Okay. This race is boring. Nah, I wanted the other 18 people. That would have been a lot more fun. No. No, I think I'm winning this. Yeah. Dang.
No, mom, leave that, please. Dad still needs to cook.
Okay, BRB. Surprising amount of mistakes were happening, or at least in the midfield. Like, I overtook, like, the first few laps were pretty cool from my end, but, I don't know. Beyond that, I think people were just kind of following, waiting for mistakes, which, to be fair, this skill level does happen, but not super frequently. So, like, having an overtaking mechanic would probably be nice. Is that just void, or is that just chunks? That's just chunks. Okay. Alright. This is just criminal. Like, dude, the fact that you just lose out when you're following, like, you can't just wall tap. And maybe, like, okay, like, I don't think everyone had the same issue. I think, like, some people had the issue. Some people took a different line. I think Nurse was, like, aiming over here, and that might mitigate the issue. And some people can aim over here. And that might mitigate the issue. But, like, if you just, like, hit someone, you just, like, go further this way and just lose time. It's so sad. Shit. That's a rip. Yeah, so this is kind of sad. I don't know what to do about that. Probably don't want bump control here, just like a wall apex, so that if someone gets bumped, especially at race starts, they kind of sit right here and they have to re-enter on track. Although I guess same occurs right here. Probably won't bump control here. It's just like wall apexes are kind of scary for that. I mean, really just any apex. Even if it was off-road, it's still kind of suck. That's just not true. I don't know. This seems like a shake up for some people. Some people actually mess up there more than other corners. Oh, the run up. Let's see the race start. Let's analyze this real quick. Bless you! It's not like he was fucking dying. What the heck? He joins like right and bumps that guy. Yeah, bump control. Oh, uh-oh. Bump control. Oh my, I'm surprised. Watch this drive. Oh, boat tap! Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this block stop. It might be faster, maybe slower. I don't know.
He's just an idiot.
Turn one block stop. Do block stop stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Basically, to sum it up, people make mistakes in League C, at least like on tracks like this. It's not insanely frequent, and you can say like it's not a fun race if you have to sit there and wait and hope, and then especially like if it just doesn't pay off and you just don't make any mistakes by the end of the race, and you're sitting there for 10 laps and just waiting and hoping and it just never happens. That kind of sucks. So you can make that argument. So having the overtaking mechanic would be nice. Even for this skill level. Because I think some people were just sitting behind me for such a long time that, you know, an overtaking... Well, no. They would have been, but I'm just ass and choking under pressure like hella. Which I guess is something also, choking under pressure is something I don't really talk about. But maybe. I think it was happening. It was happening to Sharfie at least. And it was happening to me too. I think that's what it was. Maybe it's... No, I'm sure it was choking under pressure. That's probably what it was. Yeah. Meh. Okay, that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye. Bye.